Hello, everyone, and welcome.
My name is Grant.
My name is Dave.
We're Grant and Dave.
This is our show, Thoughts.
Yeah.
We're going to hopefully share some with you.
Yep, it's a two-person, fully improvised, 20-25 minute scene.
We'll see. We'll play it by ear.
We'll see how it goes. This is actually, we're seniors in high school. This is our senior project. The live audience already knows that.
Right.
All right, talking to you at home. So,
To start off our show, we'd love a suggestion of a 3 to 4 to maybe 5 syllable word.
don't think too much about it.
If we like it, we'll use it.
Tomato, Pandora's box.
Okay. Both of those are good.
I missed tomatoes.
Tomato and Pandora's box. That's also good. We may or may not use any of them or all of them. Enjoy.
God. It's a tough job being watchmen. Always got to watch.
Yeah. The days really do start to drag on.
Yeah. And the nights as well.
At a certain point, it's hard to even tell. I mean, you can see the sun, but it's hard to tell still because you don't sleep a lot.
Well, yeah, because your eyes are closing on you. You know, even in the daytime, it starts to go black. We might not be very good watchmen.
Well, I think a lot of it is manning the tower.
As like just manning it? Is manning it enough? We're not manning men.
Well, we watch most of the time, and then,
Yeah, when we're not talking.
but we can still see.
It's true, we're watching something at the very least.
Right, exactly. I mean, I think the sleep deprivation is getting to us, dude.
Yeah, I don't even understand what we're saying to each other really right now.
Well, like, I at least get that much. Like, I can
Oh.
understand the words.
Oh, mine must be more late onset, I suppose.
Right, yeah.
I mean,
You think we'll see something one of these days?
if we watch enough,
Right.
we'll see something. I don't know. Maybe one day a cowpult will just stroll up
Right.
to our tower,
And then we
and then,
call the...
hey, turn around. we're not knights.
Hey, stop that. You think they won't listen to us, though?
Catapult.
What,
I haven't thought about this at all. I didn't.
Yeah, I guess that if the catapult... Because I figured that they would probably fire from a little farther away. So we really need to keep an eye out. Out.
like on the horizon, like it will.
Right.
How those things launch big rocks really far.
That's what a catapult is.
That is what a catapult is.
Right. I think that I like that. Hey, hey, stop, turn around. But it just needs to be for maybe a single scout or perchance.
Or loud, really loud.
Yeah. We're loud.
Well, we have to be loud if it's far away.
No, I'm saying that if there was like a scout or a merchant that we didn't want around.
Oh, like a solicitor. Oh,
Yes, a solicitor. Yeah.
we don't want your carpets.
Or a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh.
We'll turn them. We'll
Imagine
say,
that. Wow, I have some words for them.
Right. Well, we just want them to. What if?
This isn't much different than our life back home, really.
I mean, I figured that this gap year would prove to be at least a little more stimulating.
I mean, we decided to work for the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't want to just become one of those office rats. You know, we wanted to be out, serving our king and queen, right?
God bless them. Yes, of course.
Long live.
Of course. I just feel like we don't. Maybe we weren't trained enough, or they just kind of expect us to figure it out as we go. But don't you feel?
There really was no training process whatsoever.
Yeah,
they gave us a tower and they said, watch.
Right. But then part of me feels like if something goes wrong, that's on them. Like if we mess up, they didn't even tell us what to do.
They just sent us a memo. Like
Yeah.
you have been drafted. How did we end up here? We were like, it's like
What do you mean? I mean,
we chose this, I suppose.
Yeah, it was after
I-
we finished our senior year.
It's pretty hazy for me personally.
It seems like that's been happening a lot recently.
It might not be the just sleep deprivation.
You're just a bit of a space ace.
Well, shit. Like, what are we gonna do if there's a catapult?
Wait. We talked about the catapult. You're like, are you just don't focus easily?
I don't know. My pupils dilate a lot. I feel them.
You feel your pupils dilate?
Sometimes I'm just like, whoa. Dilation. It's usually not that shocking because it happens so much.
Right,
Usually just like, oh, there go my pupils.
of course. Yeah. And that,
And then I usually space out or I black out or just go to sleep. at that point.
all right.
Anywho. I mean, what's all this like stuff they have?
I guess
this like
like rations. If we-
I mean, that's good. Like, we've been up here for a week.
right. We brought
Thank
our
God
own,
for the weather.
We brought our own food too, so like
Yeah.
we've been fine with that. But
Yeah. But like, there's other stuff. There's like have you've noticed the weapons?
I figured that they were probably for someone else.
We're the only two in this entire tower.
Right, but when someone comes, we'll be like, get the guards, and then they'll come and they'll whoa, you're really swinging that very close to me.
Well, I don't know. I have no experience at all.
With holding like a web, you're just holding like a stick pretty much, but it's sharp.
I didn't ask for this. I did for the gap year, yeah. I thought we'd like at least have like, reinforcements at some point. Like we haven't heard a thing. We haven't heard a thing from the outside world. We're like stuck here.
I mean, I'm sure we can stop.
Well, who's gonna help us if a catapult comes?
Okay, also, it doesn't make sense that we have swords. That seems like they ill-prepared us for where we are in relation to the enemy.
There's
Like,
no one here. Why would they even bother?
Here's
coming
why
to
I'm
our
upset.
tower?
Here's why I'm upset.
What? Why are
It's
you
because
upset?
it feels like they just put us, or I guess we put ourselves up here, but they at least aided us, and now we're stuck, and now we have swords against catapults.
We're not. Like you say, like, oh, we're stuck.
Yeah.
But like, there's a staircase.
There is, I mean, yeah.
And like, we have the lock.
I don't know what the punishment for leaving our post is, and I don't want to face a consequence of that magnitude.
So what? We just sit and watch for like the next year of our lives.
Dude, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like we're at least getting paid.
Yeah. Above minimum wage, which is good.
Yeah. We can like save up and then buy a freaking
College tuition.
or something cool.
Buy a
like
college-
we could be the catapult. We could get the catapult. And then
Oh, and then what will they say to us?
hey, get out! But it's too late. We're around.
Because we know the weakness. 'Cause
Right.
They put these dudes on the watchtower. They put these watchmen
Right.
on the watchtower
Also-
to watch if they don't know what the hell they're doing.
I mean, their watchmen are equally ill-trained, I'm sure.
The enemies. Oh, I thought you were doing like a whole this is a revolt, like we would attack our own watchtower. Like, there's a poetic justice in that.
Wait,
Like, holy shit.
we
would-
attack ourselves?
Okay. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, okay? But a year goes by, right?
Okay.
We're done watching nothing.
Okay, I would assume that at least we've only been here a week.
Yeah,
There might be something to watch at some point.
we wouldn't know is we're at war with like
Okay.
the Turks.
Yeah. But you were saying, okay, so a year goes by. We've watched nothing.
We've watched nothing for a year. We're mad.
We're mad at.
Not the Turks. at our own king.
We become the Turks.
We go over to the Turk. There's no like microphones.
I doubt it.
I don't think they give a shit about what we do.
Well, let's not get too comfortable.
I was getting pretty comfortable.
Put a pin in that.
How can we get comfortable with these like stone chairs they made for us?
I mean, you just sort of have to like recline a little bit more than a usual chair.
You see, that happens, and all of a sudden I'm
And then you're dozing off. But I thought that was from the pupil.
dilating.
Does it happen if you lean your head
Whoa.
back? If you lean your head back, your pupils dilate?
I don't know. Yeah.
What do you mean? I mean, it's
I've
your
only
body.
had this since the end of senior year. This whole
Okay, I'm not gonna press,
right.
but it's probably like a concussion or something. Like you probably did something. It doesn't just start.
I don't remember.
Oh, don't remember anything? Don't remember what? Like something happening?
Well, one time I was sailing.
Is that it?
Well, I don't remember much is what I'm trying to say. I was alone out there. Okay. I just kind of like sailed, and then I came back to the shore.
All right.
I don't like this tone you're taking with me. You're like interrogation.
No, it's not. I'm not going to ask any more questions.
Hey, we have to get along. Like if we're going to be up here for who knows how long.
And then revolt against the king and queen like we have planned.
Yeah, I think that like we'd be great traders.
Yeah. Sorry.
Obviously,
I was thinking about the merchants who will probably have to yell at.
With the tea.
We could also, like, that's not a bad route either.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get yelled at by, like, some jackass in a watchtower. You know?
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
God, people treat, like, just working men so bad.
I know. Service people they just get tossed around.
Right.
I guess at the very least we're learning empathy. Like,
that's true. We were raised pretty privileged.
Yeah.
The two of us.
Yeah. It's good that
never had many problems except for my one sailing incident, I suppose.
But was that
I don't remember.
I mean, the sailing sounds nice. Sailing sounds nice.
All signs seem to point that something happened out there in the water when I was alone on a sailboat that I just don't remember.
And now you faint sometimes.
And now I dilate.
Okay.
What do you want?
No, I'm sorry. I don't.
Stop asking me about it. I get self-conscious. I think that's what it is. I think I'm self-conscious about my brain.
Okay. Then I won't say anything else. But you also talk about it a lot. And that's all I'm going to say.
Can't you just, listen, though?
As opposed...
I don't...
No? Okay, but then tell me. If you want me to just listen, then you can tell me about...
No, I don't know what to say because I don't remember, but it's fine. We can talk about something else.
Okay, so
what about you?
Okay, so...
What about you? You ever been sailing?
No, I've never been sailing.
What? You ever been, rowing?
Yeah, well, no. I've been in a boat. I've been in a... Yeah.
Were you doing the work, or were you just a...
I was the guy in the middle, and the other people were
rowing.
They were rowing. Yeah.
You were just taking a trip, and they were rowing.
Well, it was like, oh, we'll switch a little while in, and then it just never came up. And
This seems to be the perfect job for you, the watchman.
I guess it's fine, but I just...
all you do is sit here.
Okay, well, it's more of a coincidence than anything else.
What does that say about your personality?
Well, I guess I don't
you're giving me all this shit for my brain damage.
That's not a personality trait. That's just a thing.
So don't give me shit for it.
I wasn't trying to give you shit. I was trying to figure it out because, at the very least, we could, learn what happened to you to maybe figure out a way to make it better.
All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I'm self-conscious. I'm sorry.
I know.
I don't know what to say. Whatever.
Okay, so if we're merchants, what are we gonna sell?
We're not merchants, dude.
No, but if I'm saying after.
We yell at the... Oh, so we could... No, wait. You're confused.
No, if we become merchant after, we're talking about this.
Traitor.
But I know what you said.
Traitor.
I know what you
Oh,
said.
you guys playing like a fun little fantasy you have?
Well, yeah.
It's a fun little like, what would we sell?
This idea, we could do the trade tour, or we could.
It sounds like a good time. Or we could do.
Like sell pots and pans or something. We just go around in a cart and it'll be fun.
People need pots and pans.
Yeah.
I don't get the point of this.
And then we don't have to overthrow a monarchy.
Oh, you're having second. I think you're having second thoughts about the whole.
I'm already stressed out, and it's at least 51 weeks in the future.
Yeah, because you're not used to taking anything into your own hands. You like doing your.
Okay, all right. I'll take this sword.
Whoa!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Whoa! But you held that like well. Like it looks like you've held a sword before, at the very least.
I've held like sticks of wood and pretended that they were swords enough times to have.
I would think that usually when you play pretend, you'd be the damsel in distress or something.
Oh, very funny.
I think it was pretty funny
because I sit around and I don't work.
Yeah, that's. I'm being hard on you.
It's fine.
I'm being hard on you. It's like what else is there to talk about? You know.
Yeah, I feel like when we don't have much to talk about, we just end up fighting about nothing.
Do you think we're ever gonna like get out of here?
Yeah, like we can leave. We
No.
can leave.
Oh no, I meant like not the tower, like specifically like get out of here, like move on, grow up, become our own people, leave the kingdom.
That's what we'll be the merchant or the catapult or something. We can move past this, and is that the growing up that you want?
I want some kind of growth. I don't know. I did a gap year because I didn't want to go straight to, to university.
Right.
So I want something out of this. I don't even know if I want to go to college. My parents think I want to go to college.
Yeah.
You have the same boat,
Yeah, same boat.
Yeah, but I don't want to be in the same boat as you.
Oh, because you'd have to do all the rowing. Oh, because you'd have to do all the rowing.
Give me some credit.
You're quick on your feet.
That's all I wanted.
You still don't know how to hold a sword, and you still faint.
That hurts. That last point hurts.
Okay, it was a gentle ribbing. It's banter.
Fine.
At least we learned empathy for...
Not for each other, I guess.
Well...
For traders with a D. And
yeah. No, well, we learned it for the Watchtower.
For our enemies. We learned empathy for our enemies. I mean, I was serious about giving up secrets. War secrets. But like, I'm not.
That's the first time you've mentioned that.
No, the traitor. Yeah. I was serious about being a traitor.
Who are we giving the war secret
to? The Turks, dude. Right, yeah, now you're blacking out, huh? Now you have the problems. But like, I'm not ready for that yet.
Right.
Because we gotta be angry first.
You seem like a little angry so far already.
Yeah, well, I'm a little frustrated with our position that we're in right now, yeah.
Fair.
But like,
so you think that if we let it stew, we'll be ready to go by the end?
I think even you will want to take matters into your own hands.
Oh, why? Because I never take anything.
Yeah, because I never do anything.
Nice, good, sick point, dude.
I'm just thinking, like, out of all the people I could have been in this watchtower with, like, what's cool that's you? Is that?
That means a lot.
Because at least, like, it's not like, like you're a little lazy, but at least it's not like someone who just like.
We're both lazy. We're both sitting.
This was kind of like a cop-out gap year.
Yeah.
We're not like doing like saving the planet or.
Yeah, but a lot of those overseas trips are just a little vacation too. Like.
Yeah, they make it out like, save the world, help the orphans,
Yeah, but you're still in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
That's not like...
What do you think they're doing all day?
Yeah.
Or they're think they're really doing this social justice all day?
Impossible.
One thing's for sure, we're doing this all day.
Yeah.
And night.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of the night cycle.
Yeah.
Do you think you can stay awake tonight and I can sleep? Because I have issues. Is that I know it's 2 nights in a row.
Yeah. Impossible.
You seem pretty awake.
For now. It's not night yet.
Yeah, but I was just thinking ahead. I mean, that's what we've been doing. That's what we've been doing up here.
I'll try. But also, like
Okay.
we've addressed,
Right?
if both of us are asleep,
Yeah.
it's also fine. Nothing really happens. That's okay. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Up next is another great two-person duo. In fact,
Our muse, per se. Our inspiration.
two people who are the reasons why we went into this senior project.
Mm-hmm.
The incredibly talented Backyard Vibes.
Give it up.
Give them another round of applause. Those guys. Oh man, that was not easy. That's not easy to do what they just did. That was awesome. Do you want to talk more, or should I talk more?
You talk more. I'm just basking and I'm so excited for
Aw.
that. I can't. Okay.
We're Backyard Vibe. We're just gonna vibe out a little bit, but still improvise. That's yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
What's something that's like blowing up your social media feed right now? Like, what's the story? What's the thing that happened recently? People are talking about.
Could be fun. I know there's a lot of negative stuff, but you pick.
Yeah, up to you guys.
Up to you.
Yeah?
Climate agreement.
Huh?
Paris Climate
Paris Climate
Climate?
Agreement. Okay,
Yeah,
thank
for
you.
sure. Yes.
Thank you.
I think we have to go to the bar if we.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
yeah.
you're holding.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm
I
not.
just don't do table service, so but you already covered it. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Do you mind if I stand for a minute? I'm just a little like worked up.
At the against the table, you're gonna stretch on the chair.
Would that be so bad if I did?
I just feel like if there's anyone waiting for a table and you're standing, if you do for a minute.
It's a social norm. Sitting out at a table. A table is just to hold stuff you don't want to hold in your hand. You know? It's like a flat backpack. That's all it is. You just I don't want to hold this anymore. I'm gonna put it on a
Wait,
table. You don't have to
okay.
sit at a table.
You're saying if both of us stand at this table, but we're not using the chairs.
Maybe we could like lean on the. I mean, I want the option.
Yeah.
I want the
I don't
option.
want someone to come and be like, "Are you using those?" We're using them.
Yeah. It's like if you took this,
Yes,
I'd
using it.
be planking all of a sudden, you know? Side plank. It's not even a
Yeah.
lats day. I told you I've been working out.
Yeah,
right?
I've been going
You know
to
what?
bar.
Let's
No,
just
no.
if it's a
We'll
big
sit,
deal,
we'll
let's just
sit,
sit down.
because I wanna
Let's
do
just
this. No, I
sit
looked at
here.
you because I've been going to bar class and I've been doing
bar class.
Bar.
You're right at home then,
Care
right?
bar. Yeah, it's not the BARRE, but
Can I be honest? I have no idea what a bar class
Bar
bar
class?
class
It's
is.
like-
I think lawyers. I think beer, and then when I find out it's RRE, I think just like guitar chords. You know,
Oh, bar.
that's the word.
how it's
That's
spelled?
the word. Yeah.
You would never think a ballet bar?
No, never. That
How
makes
do
sense,
you
I guess.
Need to stand. Did you have a hard day?
No. It's just honestly, I was listening to like a podcast before.
Got you riled up?
Yeah, I think so. It's hard to honestly after listening to it, it's hard to know. It was about emotions.
Was it like 99% invisible or like radio
Invisible.
level?
Is that different than invisibilia?
Oh, that's the same.
They
Yes.
both have invisible in the name. Is this a bar situation or is this a?
invisible? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, basically, they're saying that emotions they're not in you. All your brain really knows is pleasure, not pleasure. What's the one with down here? What's the word?
Sex
Stuff. And I was trying to remember the word they use. I know plenty of words for down here. We're in public right now.
Wait, what's the difference between pleasure?
Enough.
Pleasure, non-sex pleasure, and sex pleasure are different.
Yeah.
But emotion isn't one of just a pleasure. It's not like here pleasure. Like there's down here pleasure is sex, and up here pleasure is emotion.
Yeah, well, I think it's like procreation, and this is like, oh, I like the color green. You know, like it's like, oh, my body is going to live on in another human being in the future, and this is like, oh wow, this is uphill. You know,
Tables are flat backpacks. Oh.
that was pleasure. I hope. I hope, or was that like, oh wow?
No, I liked it.
Yeah,
It was
and
good.
sleep or calmness was the other one. Was the fourth one. Pleasure, non-pleasure.
Pleasure, non-pleasure.
Tingly private parts and calmness, and that's like it. And everything else apparently is just not. That is, you just find out about it and you learn. You construct it from.
Wait. What about
stuff.
jealousy? What about jealousy?
What about jealousy?
Which one is jealousy? That's a real thing that people get.
What
It's
about?
a physical reaction.
Yeah,
You
you
ever
learned
been
it.
jealous?
You learned it.
No, wait.
You learned it.
No, because I don't get jealous.
Not science found it out. You learned it.
I don't get jealous. I don't have the physical reaction of jealousy.
That's what I'm talking about. So you never learned jealousy.
No, I'm
Apparently
just
your
not...
parents were never jealous of each other and you never saw jealous people
That's
in the world.
impossible. Then no. Now we're talking about nature versus nurture.
That's exact. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not the same thing as emotions being made up.
That is exactly the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's kind of, they're co...
Okay, talk me through how nature
habitants.
versus nurture is. You're saying that people learn to attribute tingle crotch feelings and fuzzy brain feelings and cuddly, warm, sleepy feelings with like emotional like states. That
It's like you learn that this means happy. This means, I should be disgusted by this. This makes people cry. This is a sad thing. Apparently, you learn it, because there's like, did you ever hear about the girl that got like locked in the basement? This isn't fun for anyone to talk. No. This is my own reading.
Are you okay? Are you all right? Is there something else? Because
I feel like I have no control over anything.
yeah, okay. Here we are.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Sorry to let it all out
It's
on you. We're at a
okay.
beer garden. It's 75 degrees and sunny. It's like
finally nice out.
it's like a dream right now.
Probably because of global warming.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Don't
Is
get me
that what's
started.
upsetting you?
That's not even what's upsetting me, but it's
Part of what's upsetting you.
part of what's upsetting me.
I mean, we're gonna live, we're gonna die. Emotions are real, they're not, Spencer. You
That's
know.
true.
What does it matter? Like,
Oh,
You lost
thanks.
people?
Oh, okay.
No,
Nothing matters, so don't feel bad.
oh, okay, I'm not like a
You know?
19-year-old, sociology student. I'm just thinking of an asshole who'd talk like that.
Yeah.
Nothing that doesn't
19-year-old
matter.
sociology students. Glad they can't get into bars.
Yeah, fuck 'em. Hey, okay. Or if you're upset about something, do you wanna? I mean, if this podcast got you riled up, you couldn't sit down. I don't know why I'm standing right now.
Yeah, it's the emotions.
Yeah.
It's the feels.
Okay. Whatever you're feeling is valid. It doesn't matter if society made it up or if we feel it in our physical bodies. That doesn't matter. If it's true for you, if that feels true and you interact with people and you tell them how you feel and that makes them feel a way, it doesn't matter if we're making up the words,
Animals don't like me. None of them.
Did you have a bad interaction with like a puppy?
I've had 26 years of bad interactions with animals.
Oh my god.
And I always thought, that
What?
dog's just a jerk anyways.
Dogs
Like-
aren't jerks, they're all like the best.
Yeah, for so many years I was like,
Dogs are
dogs
assholes.
hate people. What's the deal with dogs? Why does everyone have dogs when dogs hate people?
How did that go over every time you brought it up?
I didn't bring it up because I thought we all knew it.
People are like, yeah, good, but like,
Yeah.
what did you, like, have you looked at Instagram
No.
or like the world or anything? Just dogs are all over it.
Yeah, I know dogs are all over it. It confused the hell out of me.
Hey, that's a nature nurture thing too, though.
What?
Like we made dogs. They were wild. Like people are always like, "What did we do to deserve dogs?" And I'm like, "We bred them to be."
Yeah, what did we do
animals.
to deserve dogs? We captured them.
And made them live with us
Yeah.
for years and years over cycles of breeding.
Yeah.
And now they're stuck with us because they can't live in the wild. Is what we did to them.
You know what, Rachel? That makes me feel a little better.
Maybe.
It's not
Wait, I don't want to push it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is maybe when they look at you, something about you activates like that cultural memory of the dog.
The dog's cultural memory?
Yeah. Like
I
a
smell
Jungian.
like food?
No, they're like, these people enslaved us.
Oh.
And you.
What about all the... What is
I
that?
don't know.
Why the hell do I have to
You
carry
got
that
face.
cross
I
for
don't know.
humanity? Every other human gets to enslave dogs and have them love them. I don't own a dog, and they're like, oh, screw this guy. He's the one that did this.
Maybe you are like, maybe you have the genes of like the uber human who was the first to enslave dogs.
Stop it.
I don't know.
I don't have uber human genes. I get a rash from sweating for 2 hours. I'm not the pinnacle of humanity. No, in my tingly parts, where the sweat goes.
Okay, your genitals. How come you can't
Not
say
on
these
my.
things?
Because we're in public, and because
I don't care.
we're.
I don't care.
I-
Genitals.
Stop. Well, that's the word I've been using, but it's just it's just how I am, I guess. I don't know. I don't like dogs. Don't like me, and I don't like to talk
talking
about
about-
my ramrod around people. That's not weirder. That's a metaphor.
Ramrod.
That's not weirder. That's not weirder.
Name another word for your
Another
man
word?
parts that's not weirder.
That's-
That you use on the regular.
I use plenty of stand-ins, not the normal ones, but ones that I think are appropriate. Twig. My pinky finger. And then I do a wink like
Wink.
2.5 seconds later. Yeah.
So they don't know what you're winking about.
My dipstick.
These are all like evoke different things. Like if you were like talking to a girl and you like dropped it about your twig.
I would never do that. I would never say
Appropriate.
twig in front of a date.
Okay.
Never. Never. Can I be honest with you? My uncle gave me, I don't know what my dad into it, but my uncle gave me the talk, and he did
Sure.
just an extended dipstick metaphor.
Just the dipstick?
Well, the whole car,
Oh,
but
the
the
car?
dipstick, it was mostly focused on the
Wait,
dipstick
Car was a
action.
woman?
I think. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe all of this is coming together because if the first conversation you had about like love and sex
hmm
was like a whole big car metaphor with like a just
Like how you only have to check
You're-
the dipstick like once every 6 months.
what? Which
That's
what
what
is
he
that
said.
about you? Is
What?
that about you or her?
I couldn't tell if it meant you only put it in once every 6
You
months
have
or only
sex once
take
every
it
6 months?
out
Check your-
once every 6 months.
You thought you just kept it in there for a while? Look, if that's obviously I don't think
I'm-
you think that now. I'm assuming you're not going and just staying there for a while.
That's
because
what
someone's gonna make
anglerfish do. Male anglerfish, they
Just put
attach
it
to
in
the
and then
female
just
and then they ossify. And they still have consciousness, but they're just like, it's like, I don't know. I've been doing a lot of reading
You
on
just
the
don't
internet.
don't read podcasts. Listen to podcasts or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You shouldn't go into that stuff because it's there just to rile people up, like clickbait, and even the podcast. Like you listen to, you're too plugged in. You know what I mean?
I am. Yeah, you could say that again.
Okay, so it.
Actually, could you say that again?
No, I don't want to do it. I don't.
Oh,
wanna go
sorry.
Am I on your Snapchat just saying that?
No.
Don't
I
put
do
me
like
on.
pocket snaps though
What is pocket
sometimes.
snaps?
It's like, well, it's so fun to get a phone call of like someone accidentally calling you and then you hear them like walking upstairs and being like, fuck, the 12th floor, really? It's fun to get those in a snap. So you just
You just send them to a group.
well, I don't like to know when I do it, so every once in a while I keep the app up.
And you just
And
pop
I
it.
just-
You just pop it in.
Sometimes it touches, sometimes it doesn't touch, I like to live on the edge, but I also like to be plugged in at every moment.
Only dogs don't like you? Sorry, I'm sorry. I was just thinking, is it just dogs? Is it all animals? Because you said animals, but then it was dogs.
Do you consider people animals?
Come
Because I
on,
heard a
man.
podcast recently that said we're
Okay,
just
we are.
animals. So I count people as animals at this point.
Look, you're talking to me right now. I like.
I know, no, we're hanging out, and
we're hanging out.
See, look, but I'm just making this all about my
Well, you've got a lot
baloney.
of stuff.
Baloney's not one of my words, by the way. Don't
Your
worry.
Fine, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey,
Well-
sorry, what's up?
I can't finish.
What's up with
I
you?
can't finish Love in the Time of Cholera.
You
Well, I
can't
have
finish.
to.
You
but
can't
it
finish
sucks.
Love in the Time of Cholera, or you
Yeah.
can't finish Love in the Time of Cholera.
It was a hot time.
Yeah.
I loved it so much, and then it got really. There's just bad stuff in it. There's just some bad, just patriarchal. You know me,
From
I'm just-
GGM?
Yeah.
Gabriel
I know.
Garcia
And
Marquez.
by the way, I know
By
you
the way,
kept telling
usually
me-
when I say GGM, people are like,
But
you
I
mean
knew it's-
GM? They're making books now? I
Gabriel
thought they made
Garcia
cars.
Marquez from
Yeah.
GGM.
Yeah.
I know you like 100 Years of Solitude.
I
was
do.
gonna-
That made me really sad too, though.
It's not making me sad. There's like really bad, like I don't want. I'm gonna bring it down more because you're talking about dogs, but there's like non-consensual, like sexual, like a bunch of stuff in it. Is it the same in 100 Years?
We
of
are
Solitude?
in a public place right
yeah,
now,
well,
Rachel.
I coded it. I said the thing that it is. Is that in 100 Years of Solitude? Because I don't want to read it if
I
it
don't
is.
remember. There's a lot of misery, so probably.
Every time I try to start reading that book, I get
How many years in do you get?
No, not even. I get like 3 pages in.
Couple
I'm on the
months
toilet.
in?
I don't know. And then I go and I forget it exists. And then I go back and there's like 50 characters and like all these things that happened in the first 3 pages. And I lose my way and I have to start over. And I've been doing that I've done that like 10 times.
Wow. Jeez. It's like you're condemned to.
Forever live the first 3 pages of that book. But look
Yeah.
what happens when I try to read one of his books all the way through. I was wildly disappointed. So why even finish anything or like engage with something you think you're going to like, you know? Because
Yeah.
it's just going to fucking disappoint you in the end.
Agreed. 100%.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Amen. Why do anything? Why start things? Why?
I finish them.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die. The
I know.
Earth is gonna.
Yeah.
The coral reefs, you know.
Oh, I met someone recently.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
dating.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
adorable.
forgot about that,
No,
actually.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
awesome.
It's actually really great.
Really?
Yeah, every moment we're together is fantastic.
Wow.
And then I leave and I feel terrible.
like shit and empty.
Yeah. I think that I have some people would say you're like a jigsaw that doesn't have its adjoining piece.
I don't think anyone would use that metaphor.
No one?
Did your uncle ever talk about that?
Actually, yeah. That was
Cars, jigsaws.
well, the car thing didn't
Really?
really sink in. He
Yeah.
talked to me about jigsaws while I was at home during my senior prom.
Right before senior prom?
No,
Where was
during
your dad ever?
during senior prom.
What do you mean?
During senior prom.
He came? He
He-
was your chaperone or he was your date?
My uncle lived at the house growing up.
But the prom was at your house?
Rachel, I didn't go to the
Okay,
prom.
All right.
I didn't go to the
so
prom.
why'd you say during the senior prom? You mean during when the senior prom was happening?
Yes. We're watching Lord of the Ring, The Two Towers. And he said, I was like, you know what, this is way better than prom. And it was the best I'd felt in weeks, honestly.
You said that.
Yeah, and then he was like, you should have seen. People don't do double takes in real
Right.
life. And he did like, waka, waka,
Wait,
waka, waka, waka. It was like he was watching like Legolas, like shoot arrows, you know? He's like, whoosh, 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 whoa, 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 what? You're not at the prom right now? And then he said, maybe you're just a jigsaw that hasn't found the piece of your jigsaw.
Well, maybe this girl or guy, I don't know what is it still a girl? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a girl.
This girl that you're dating, like maybe she is that piece, but like you don't want to count on that, because you got to be full of yourself.
It's hard. You know what? This is why I want to get a drink with you, actually. Because I have all these thoughts, and I don't want to say them to her.
No,
Not that
that's
I'm
a bad
gonna
sign.
funnel to you. Not that I
What?
want to just funnel to you.
You just want to funnel all your negative,
no,
dark,
no.
cloud, Eeyore, rain cloud shit onto me?
No, well, I didn't mean to, but that's what I've done. Yes, that's exactly
Get
what
in
I've
line,
done.
man. I mean, if I had a nickel.
Yeah.
So you're dumping it all on me so you can go fly kites with.
No, that's the thing is that I don't even know what to talk about.
So
you know?
wait, it's going great with her, but you don't. What do you talk about?
That's the thing. We don't. She like talks about some things, and I thought you were going to the bathroom. I was going to follow you. Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
She does a lot of the talking, but it's sort of like the onus. It's sort of like next date, balls in my court.
And then you never deliver.
It's
you
only
never
been
start-
It hasn't been very.
Oh, you
it's
just
been
started
like,
dating.
Yeah.
And it's so good, but you're not
But
revealing
it's-
anything about yourself.
Yeah, which is honestly, I'm getting the feeling. Well, at the end of last date, she's like, "You need to tell me some things about you, and we're not
She
doing
said
it."
it explicitly.
Yeah.
Do you? Can I? I don't want to jump,
Yeah.
but like, maybe you're afraid she's gonna do to you, like what dogs.
Do you think that? She wouldn't do. She wouldn't. Would.
No, I mean, you tell me sad things, and I'm not. You know, I'm not upset by them, but
That's
like
true.
also I don't have to live with you.
But most
and,
humans are, and
Yeah.
honestly, dogs
stay
are
with
too.
you. I don't have to like be by your side all the time. If I want to leave, I can leave. You know, I'm like the dog who's like, see ya.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's dream dog.
No, that's not. Most people think
That's not
dogs-
people's dream dogs.
No!
The dog you can just have sometimes, and then they're like,
Podcast.
"Well, I'm gonna bounce."
That's cats.
That's
That's cats.
what cats hate me
You
too.
live in a whole universe where dogs are an entirely different functioning species
Yeah.
than everyone else's universe.
Okay.
So I'm saying maybe you have some fucked up ideas about relationships because of that, because your uncle, because this girl you won't tell her. What does she know about you?
She knows I showed her my social security card. I keep it with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Why do you not? It's like 9 digits long, and you never know when you're gonna need it.
I know my social security number.
Don't say it. We're in public.
I'm gonna not. But I know it. I know my credit card numbers. I know my old credit card numbers.
Oh,
I just have it in my head, you know? I can't forget it.
I was thinking maybe I could try some things out on you, and you could tell me if this would be. I know it's
Word
weird.
things.
I know it's weird. What?
Sorry.
Where's yeah?
I
Not
don't
like a
know.
laboratory experiment.
Well, I don't know. We were talking about
Like,
try
okay.
some things out. You're getting to know a new girl. I didn't know
Yeah.
what you were asking for.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So what if I walked in and I was like, "Oof, God."
Wait. Can I pause? You're
Yeah.
already like, woof, and pointing like at like aggressively with your thumb, like hitchhiker thumb.
Yeah.
Just do it more regular.
Okay, it's not gonna make sense if I don't do that, but all right.
Okay.
What words do I say then?
say move, say
oh
move, say
man, the horse ride over here was a pain in the ass. Because I didn't have a saddle. It's like
There's so many steps.
I don't actually have a horse, but I
No,
do
I know.
like horse riding. No, this is still what
You're
I would
still
say.
doing
This
it?
is still what I would
I'm
say.
still back on like you said pain in the ass, and I'm thinking ass donkey. Is he doing a play on horse and donkey? So I'm back there.
Oh my god.
I think you got to keep it simple and say something like, "I really like you. I think this is going well." I used to play football when I was in high school.
Okay. So I walk in and I
Yeah,
say,
try that, and I'll be her, like a person.
Okay.
Okay. And
Oh, hey.
hey,
Natalie,
hi.
I think you might be the one.
Okay.
And I really like you as a person.
You're still looking there like.
Yeah. I don't know. She
Can
wouldn't.
you go somewhere in between, like no disclosure and like you're the one? Is there like a middle? How does this usually work for you?
Usually I don't say anything. Or
What?
I say things that I hear other people say, which is like, wow, it was rainy. Or,
And
you
that
know?
gets you. I mean, you've dated people for months on that.
Well, yeah,
You're
basically.
like a cute guy, I guess, but like, how long can that go?
I don't know. When in doubt, I talk about baseball.
Everyone likes
kinda
baseball.
likes
You
baseball,
can talk
right?
about it, yeah. Okay,
But I
just
feel
try-
like this is real. This is real. I don't just want to
After
skate
2
by. This is
days-
a thing. I want to be able to be myself. I want to be able to put. I want
Okay,
to be able
look,
to
I'm
feel
Natalie.
it.
I'm Natalie.
Yeah.
But start it how you just started with me. You want to talk about this podcast. Podcasts are neutral, even if it's about something weird. You know, you could just say, I listen to this podcast. So, like, you want to try things out on me, but just do it on her and just see how it goes. Like, I'll be her, okay? It'll be similar.
Okay. So I heard this podcast about emotions and
Oh,
feelings.
cool. I like podcasts too. Was it?
Wait, that's just what you. That's just what you said, though.
Yeah, but she's probably a lot like me because.
Presumptuous. Okay, but
Enough, you know.
yeah. Well, and it was saying that there's not as much a lot of the complexity of our emotions is it's actually made in our brains through our life.
That's really interesting.
But our brain actually only does pleasure, not pleasure. Arousal.
Why didn't we come up with that one before?
That was the one they
That's
used.
the
That was the one they
best.
used. And calmness. And can I tell you something, Natalie? I feel
Careful.
pleasure around you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Hey, give it up again
Oh,
for these
thank
guys.
you.
Thanks for having us here. Oh, they're coming back out. There you go.
You guys give it up for Backyard Vibes.
Thank you again, everyone, for coming out.
It's been a lot of fun, for sure.
For sure. It's also was live streamed and is going to be on YouTube, channel 3.
Yeah, we're on channel 3, Scat TV.
Channel 3 Scat TV.
Yeah, tune in.
Yeah. And you can definitely check that out after if you loved it so much that you want to see it again or show the people who weren't here or something like that. Thank you again. Have a good night.